Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr. Teacups from Original Content in HD, joined by the illustrious Scarface King. Say hello there.
Hello.
Back here again with another podcast because it feels like the only thing we actually do where we're like together in the room. We're actually not in the room, but we're in Trafalgar Law's room.
That's so lame, man.
So again. But yeah, we're back here again with a podcast playing a New Star Revenge because there's about 4,000 of these, and
I mean, it's not new, but like we haven't played it, so.
Oh, okay, no, fair enough. I don't really know what I'm doing.
It's oh my god, that's so loud. Okay, is this gonna show up on stream? I don't know. No, it's not. Oh no. Okay, so one fun thing I've learned, and I saved this for after the stream. You can actually, if you have like I don't know, are you using an Xbox 360 controller? What people are seeing on stream is retarded. I'm sorry. So basically, if you press the Xbox button, it gives you this like Microsoft hub thing.
Okay.
And you can like control your sound and shit from there, which has been a lifesaver while playing fucking Sekiro, I tell you.
Ah. What was if I press the Xbox One? Oh!
Oh, you get it too?
Yeah, that's really cool. I can see the mixer icon.
Yeah, I think that's partially what it's for. I don't think they see that on stream though, so.
Oh, it feels bad, man. Oh, no, just just put it in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I found course 2, but what the hell is course 1? Course 3?
Probably somewhere near course 2.
I recognize that guy. I recognize that portrait. Okay. Wait. If I bamboozled myself. So where is course 1? Is it out here?
No, it's not outside. It's inside.
Oh, really? In the little mansion?
Yeah.
Oh, you found it because you're that good.
No, like, I'm just bare smart, innit?
News to me. Oh, there it is.
I'm too busy being famous. I've almost got my first shine, like. Basically completed the game already.
Oh, is it? I don't think we're ever actually going to complete one of these, to be honest with you.
No, definitely not. I think this one has, I want to say 70 stars.
Secrets of the Flower Garden, okay. Why are these Goombas like blue men?
The blue men.
Why everyone just kill themselves?
Alright,
okay, let's go find a secret.
Shine.
Oh, the little Bomberman's little cat sprite. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that meant, but alright. Moving on.
Okay. Where's that? Oh no, that's the evil bot. That's the evil one.
Oh, evil.
I'm surprised I haven't got any like graphical errors.
Jump straight in the toilet. See, Robert's on a mission this time, yeah. No fucking about. We gonna murk man.
I feel retarded. Oh wait, what's the difference? I'm always like that.
Wow.
Okay, so where is this flower garden?
I don't know if this is like the faster route or what, but I think I fucked it up. How fast is fast?
I don't know. You saw the Sonic Hedgehog trailer. You tell me.
I did see the Sonic Hedgehog trailer. Oh, we starting already? Alright, let's go.
Oh, you can go on a rant about it.
Nah. It looked like shit though.
Looks sick.
Nah. Like that. I thought the Pokemon thing when it like first came out. I was like, oh yeah. I was kind of like lukewarm on it, whatever. But like, I was like, it kind of looks good. And over time, it's grown on me. Sonic the Hedgehog when it came out. When I saw that fucking trailer, I was like, nah, you're right.
They might change the design. You never know.
They would have to change like everything about his fucking design because it is god awful.
They just did it for free publicity. Watch.
It could be. You know, that's very much a possibility.
Okay, I'm up here now.
Oh! Sorry, I just noted. The timer keeps going while it's showing you the fucking star and I'm gonna fall off and die. Oh my god. Never in all my life I've been so insulted.
Oh really? I can feel a few stuff. Okay, well, speaking of movies.
Okay.
There's a big movie that came out recently.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw it.
Okay.
It was Avengers Endgame.
I did happen to purchase a ticket for that. Yes.
Ooh, that's actually rare because Robert, when was the last time you went to cinema?
Ooh, The Hobbit.
Oh, wait, that was like 2012.
I don't know. I don't actually know what the last time I went was.
Christ.
Very long ago. I know I did go to see The Hobbit though.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Why am I not dead here? Oh, you post-pre-clip the red things, aren't you?
Typically, I don't go to the cinema mainly because, well, for the last 5 years I've had no money. But now I have money, a little bit, not like a lot, but like I have a job, you know. But in general, cinema, no. Too much money felt like too much hassle. The amount of like, especially now that I have a job as well, it's like, yeah, I can go to the cinema, but like the only times I'm available to go is like when it's full of fucking people. I don't wanna.
I know, right?
Like that fucking. Okay, so we're not going to talk spoilers because I know some people might be worried about that. We're not going to talk spoilers. I think we said we'd do maybe like a little separate little thing.
Yeah,
we talk about endgame spoilers because we both quite enjoyed the movie and want to talk about it, but not here. This is chill vibes, cool vibes in the chat. So I went to see it at a cinema that I haven't been to before, relatively new one, Empire Cinema in Walthamstow.
Ooh.
And I got the impression that the cinema would be like kind of massive, and when I got there, it felt like I was watching it in someone's living room. Like the screen was big enough, but like all the seats were like really tightly packed together, and there was like maybe 50 seats. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's more like 100, but there wasn't a lot, you know. And I kind of fucking got. I mean, bear in mind this movie is 3 hours long. Yeah, that's pretty long, you know. And sadly for me, not a lot of legroom. And when I say not a lot of legroom, I mean like a flight on Ryanair. Not a lot of legroom. Like it was bad. So my feet are all smudged up, and like I'm kind of smudged in between like people, and it's like okay, whatever. At one point during the movie, I finally found my like comfortable position where like I'm not like, you know, hurting or anything. I'm like, okay, this is good. And then after about an hour, I unbend my arm out of a position, and I get the worst fucking cramp of my life in the middle of the fucking movie, and I'm like, oh my god! I had to just stretch it out. You just gotta stretch it out so you can do. Like was not fun. But the movie, rather than the full experience, the movie was good.
Huh.
I really enjoyed it.
There you go. You should go to a showcase.
I've never been to one.
They are quite roomy.
Oh, okay, I like that. I think the best cinema we've ever been to, we didn't actually even go for the cinema. When we went to Gfinity to watch the CSGO.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was piffing.
That was the best cinema I have ever been to. It is in fucking Fulham Broadway, which is... I mean, it's not that far as the crow flies, but, like, you gotta get on trains and shit. Or you've got to drive to Chelsea, which is like, nah. So, your options are kind of slim on that one. I think there is something similar to it somewhere else, but I couldn't tell you where.
Oh, the vlog of that's coming soon, don't worry.
Oh, yeah. But Gfinity is so good. As far as cinemas go, like, you can't go wrong with that. Like, the fucking seats were wench. Like, they were bare cozy as well. They were bare cozy. And to top it all off, we were just like, oh yeah, we're just going to walk out. We're going to go get some gourmet burger kitchen, get some, you know, you can go get food, whatever. You just come straight back, sit down in your cozy chair.
That was your dream, wasn't it?
All the pros that came in late were like sitting on the floor, and we had the cozy seats at the top.
Peasants.
Oh man, it felt good, you know.
On a Tango Ice Blast.
Oh, on the Tango Ice Blast. Man, that was a good day, man. That was a good day.
It was a good day.
I was fully not up for that when we first signed up for it, but then.
Yeah, you just had a fucking comfy seat.
Bro, the comfy seat was the best part. That was more comfy than a home seat. That's a bonus point for me.
Fair enough.
But,
it's hard to talk about Endgame without talking about like any spoilers.
yeah, I mean, we'll maybe not talk too much about plot either. Just I mean, I think you and I both had the same opinion. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
The only there might be a few things you got rustled on. To be fair though, like I can talk about this. There is a major plot point, or a few major plot points that I got spoiled on before the movie, and so basically I was browsing one of our regular meme websites that we go on, and on the site, right, as I am going through, a meme comes up, yeah, and it says, "Wow, look at all these spoilers," and it's got pictures of car spoilers, and then there's one in the bottom right hand corner that says, "Whoa, dude, be careful, this could have been an Endgame spoiler." And I was like, ha, that's funny. And then I clicked the next page and it was an Endgame spoiler. I was like, ah!
I stayed clear of the internet until I fucking watched it.
That was smart. Honestly, that was like the night before as well. Like, I'd done well up until that point. And then I got spoiled.
See, Billy.
It didn't ruin it at all. Especially seeing as I kind of was like, oh, maybe it doesn't happen. And it doesn't. Okay.
Spoilers don't really affect me. It's just like, it's still the movie experience.
But because it's like the only movie I've gone to the cinema for in like 10 years, I don't know, in ages, like I was a little bit like, oh, I don't want to, it was still really good. It was still
don't want to rumble myself now.
End of an era sort of thing. It was still really good.
Good.
But let's move on for that. We're not talk. We said we won't talk spoilers. So.
Oh, one thing though, did anybody clap in your one?
No.
At the end of my one, they clapped. For like that American meme thing.
See, that's I've never noticed that. Like, I mean, again, I don't go to the cinema that much, but when we were there, like, there was a kid crying, but that was for like 2 minutes out of the entire fucking 3-hour movie. You can understand a kid getting pissed, having to sit through that shit and not know what's going on. Why would you bring them? Well, that's arguably a very good question. But yeah, other than that, like, I really didn't have like no one making excessive noise. There was one point, right? There was this dude, and I assume it was either his sister or his girlfriend. I don't know, but like she started like opening her like popcorn or whatever, and I just hear him lean over to him. You're making too much noise. Shut up.
Can't hear Iron Man.
I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, fair enough. I actually didn't have to pee in the whole 3 hours.
Neither did I. And when I got out, I was like, I'm still alright. And
yeah,
everyone else had gone to the toilet, and it was like bear crowd. Didn't want to go anyway. And then like I got to the, as we were walking to the car, I'm like, yeah, I really need to pee. I drank one of them fat off Pepsis, you know the ones.
Oh, did you actually buy like cinema food?
Oh well, no, I bought the pep. You know what? I shouldn't have bought the food. I bought popcorn. I didn't eat it.
Ugh, Peter.
Well, it's just like, it's a distraction, and I kind of just put it on the floor and forgot about it. Like I said, it was kind of cramped in there, so I thought about a hot dog. I probably should have gone with a hot dog.
Go back in time, use the Infinity Stone.
If I could, no, straight up, if I could go back in time, probably would have got a hot dog. Yeah.
Wait, so if you have one opportunity to go back in time, you're gonna get a hot dog at a cinema instead of stop 9/11.
No, don't say that.
This is a bad man right here.
I just meant if I had the opportunity to only go back in time to that point, I would get the hot dog.
Not get the winning lottery numbers.
There wouldn't be time. There wouldn't be time. Just there's only time to get a hot dog.
Okay.
Fuck it. What do you want from me, man? I'm just saying. A hot dog would have been nice.
It was nice.
I could have eaten the hot dog during the trailer bit at the start and could have been thoroughly fulfilled by the time see. Although the trailers were good. Well. Speaking of stuff we can talk about without spoiling, trailers. Men in Black, the new one. Did you get that trailer?
Got it, but like,
Nah, not for you.
Like Men in Black 1 was cool. Men in Black 2 is meh. Men in Black 3 sucked. So,
See, I don't remember much about. Wait, Men in Black 3 is the one where he falls off the building or something, right? I vaguely remember a scene like that.
Will Smith, he.
I don't really remember much of it, so I can't really talk about it, but Men in Black 1 was really good, I don't know.
It was good.
It does feel a little bit like... I know the movie industry's done it for a long time, it feels like even more so recently, revisiting and rehashing old ideas has become like a big thing.
Kind of like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic Park, which, I mean, I don't know. I don't have the same attachment to Jurassic Park as some other people did when they were younger. So,
Yeah, same really.
So I don't... I like, Jurassic World came out, so okay, cool, whatever.
It's Chris Pratt being Chris Pratt from Parks and Recreations.
His name's not Chris Pratt, it's Chris Pratt.
Oh, that's even worse.
Okay. I'm trying to think what other trailers we had. We had a couple.
I wasn't really paying attention to them.
We had Tolkien. The story of J.R.R. Tolkien. Not my cup of tea.
Bro, I just watched Hobbit again.
I don't think that's biographical.
It's auto. It's auto.
Okay.
Can't remember the fucking difference now. It's interpretation of his life.
It's interpretation of his life when he was going on a journey.
We're all on a journey, Robert.
I'm trying to think. There was definitely a couple more that I thought actually looked kind of...
Oh, the Pokemon movie. I had that trailer.
Okay, Pokemon movie does... I think looks good. You know what it is? It has this certain feeling to it, and I don't know if you really remember this, because I don't know how into it you were when you were a kid, but like, there was this thing that things produced for Pokemon that were blatantly produced only by the American team, and not by... like, Japan had no association with it. It really has that feel to it, probably because that is what it is, but like, there was a certain feeling you would get where it's like, oh yeah, the Americans definitely made this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no,
some of the toys and some of the like cards and stuff like that, it really has the same feeling to it. So
it's got Ryan Reynolds.
I think, you know, he did a good job as Deadpool. He can do Pikachu.
Same thing, really, to be honest.
I mean, you know, it's I get that it's weird, because it is kind of weird, but I mean, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be good for... I think loads of kids will enjoy it. I think it'll make shitloads of money. That's what it matters. Of course it will. Yeah.
I can't remember any other trailers. Just like 20 minutes of trailers. I think I must have blanked out.
Yeah, I vaguely remember... Well, there were trailers. That's all I remember.
I didn't see no Adam Sandler movies because they're on Netflix now.
Yeah, that's a shame. I love Adam Sandler.
Isn't it?
I actually do, although I didn't watch The Cobbler. Was it you that was telling me The Cobbler's good, or was it Bismarck?
No, you're the one that watched The Cobbler because you told me about it.
No, no, I watched like the first 10 minutes of it or something, but I think it was Bismarck was telling me about it. He said like you clearly didn't watch enough of it because it was like completely different to what you're describing, and I'm like, oh really? He's like, yeah, it's like he gets like superpowers or something like that, or it becomes a time traveler. I don't know. I can't.
Click free.
It was something like that. There was something about it where he was like, oh yeah, you just like missed all the major plot points. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna watch it, so.
I mean, you know, you're entitled. You're entitled.
Sandy Rector was okay. Sandy.
I think it was okay. That's it. As far as Adam Sandler films go, I would actually say it was bad. Like, it was Jack and Jill bad.
Jack and Jill were fucking amazing.
Jack and Jill was great for kids, maybe.
No, young kids.
Maybe young kids.
Oh.
I think for adults there wasn't a lot in it other than the fact that Al Pacino was in it, and he wasn't like. I mean, maybe he was the best part of the film. I don't know.
Honestly, I can't remember much.
I remember watching it and thinking this isn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it is still not good.
That's what people say about YouTube videos.
Well, yeah. How many stars are you on?
2.
Okay.
But you're on like fucking 12, aren't you?
No.
Now you gotta be curious now. What are you on?
I'm on 6.
He's been looking at a guide.
Oh yeah, I looked at a guide, did I? I'm using my ingenuity.
Wait, where am I supposed to like bounce?
I swear this is what I'm... Yeah, I get in the show.
Fuck
that up, didn't I? I think that's the only show on the entire level, so I think I have to kill myself. Not in real life, just to clarify.
I would never say such a joke.
Yeah.
Am I that predictable, Robert?
I mean... Yeah.
Fucking control.
Damn it! It's really bothering me. That I can't. I feel like there was a trailer I saw and I thought, oh, that looks quite good. I might see it. And then, now I don't remember it. Fuck.
The Shane Dawson movie.
I didn't see a trailer for that. Is there a Shane Dawson movie?
Yeah, it's about him and his cat.
Oh boy.
The Logan Paul and Jake Paul movie.
I haven't seen the trailer for that. No.
Oh, it looked good, man. Fuck, I literally can't remember. I can't even do like a brain thing what Jimmy Neutron does.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's our brains are so full up with original content from watching the Avengers. Like we can't possibly, you know.
We're big intellects now, boys.
Yeah. Oh, so weird. Anyway.
Yeah, let's move on from that.
Moving swiftly on. I'm on a roll here, lads.
I got 3 out now, but I don't really know where to go. Where the fuck's this waterfall?
No, don't hit the wall. Oh, gas. How am I missing this fucking... No! Oh, fuck. I thought I was running out.
Wait, can I go up here? I haven't been up here. Okay, well now that that's over, we can explore everything else.
Like what?
I don't know. Let's talk manga.
I do like manga.
So how many like mangoes did you complete this week?
How much manga did I read much manga? Let me consult the guide.
So on my manga list, I updated 400 different mangas.
No. Maybe. Oh, I'm stuck. Fuck. So manga I've been reading. Wait, am I actually stuck? Okay, I'm out. This week so where are we? I caught up with Haikyuu. I picked up some of the new series that are in Jump, but there are like more coming, and it's getting really confusing. And I think some of them I'm gonna end up dropping because they're just like, you know. Oh fuck! I don't think there is another thing. I think I just missed out by once.
Great weekly review.
You know, so like for example, there's a series called Yui Cameo Lets Loose, and it's about this girl who's very polite and well behaved, and she's got this chain on her hair, and if you let the chain loose and her hair loose, she becomes a crazy bitch.
That sounds fucking shit.
But she has like superpowers basically, like she's so OP sort of thing. And the whole thing is she's supposed to be like so beautiful and innocent and all this, and then you unleash the chain and she's a nutter. Honestly, I thought like when it came out, I'm like, this is okay. This is okay. This is not, you know, this is, considering we're talking about Shonen Jump, this is not like top tier or anything. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna keep reading it. I'll keep reading it for a little while. I mean, I like having weeklies, so I'll keep reading it for a little while. But Shonen Jump are gonna be launching like 10 new series. Like, not like formally launching them. They're all gonna be like one shots. But some of them are going to be getting like their own series eventually. Not just one shots. So like, an example would be the new manga by Masashi Kishimoto from obviously the mangaka for Naruto. He's got a new series called Samurai 8, which you made a joke when I initially told you about it, and you were fucking spot on. He doesn't want to be the Hokage, he wants to be the king of the samurai or some bullshit.
Oh, fucking original.
Look, like, what did you expect? But it might be good. I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. Also, like, the main character is super over-designed, but when I look back, so was Naruto when he first came out. So I'm hoping that over time they'll tone it down and refine it a little bit.
Yeah, they'll do a time skip and get better, lazier the designs.
Yeah, basically. But, like, if you look at, like, early Naruto, I mean, some of the design choices are, like, mad. You know, like, Naruto's got all this shit going on with his costume. And then by the time you get to Shippuden, it's, like, orange jacket with black stripe.
It's basically pink guy.
Oh, I love pink guy.
Where is this shell? Oh, is it down there?
Fuck, I'm gonna have to restart this level again, aren't I?
Language. Okay. Be that shell.
But yeah, as for other manga, what have I been reading? I'm up to date on pretty much all the weekly stuff. The only ones I'm not reading are Jujutsu Kaisen and some of the shitty ones that are going to get cancelled, and Shokugeki no Soma, which is one of the shitty ones that's going to get cancelled.
Oh, not this drawing one.
No, it's not drawing. It's cooking.
Basically highlight porn.
Look, like, realistically, I would say Shokugeki no Soma will get cancelled because this arc is terrible, and it's basically at the end anyway. And they did the thing that Naruto did, where like everything built up towards Madara being the final boss, and then he wasn't. And this manga, this is minor spoilers for Shokugeki no Soma, I guess. They've built up this whole time towards Soma's dad being like the be all and end all of cooking, and then they had this massive cop out where it's like Soma's brother, but he's not actually his brother. It's just some dude who, like, I don't know, took his dad's name or something. Like, has a battle with his dad off screen, and his dad loses. And it's just like, well, what's the fucking point then?
Yeah, no, a little bit. Cancel it now.
Yeah, so I think that's realistically not got long left. As for other series, like Hinamaru Zumo has almost naturally reached its climax anyway. Like, they could probably keep it going, but like I don't think anyone will give a shit, so might as well just end it. And I mean, I enjoy the series, but like it's reaching its ending, and you should just end it. And so I think that's why they're like trying to launch so many series right now, because
find the next big thing.
Yeah, they've got a few spots opening up. I think they're hoping that Samurai 8 is going to be like one of the next big poster boys, but you never really know. Just because it's got a big name behind it, that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be big.
Yeah, like One Piece.
Well, no, but like I'm trying to think of an example. I'm sure there is one. I just can't figure one off the top of my head. But there's been series launched by existing manga artists, and they've just not quite hit the same spot that they really
Trying to think of one, but they're so forgettable I can't remember.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but one off the top of my head, I guess, would be the guy who made Kochikame, Akimoto. He made his own series in another magazine, but obviously that's a bit different because it was like never gonna live up to Kochikame, because Kochikame had thousands of chapters. But I think that's still ongoing in another magazine. Like, I don't know. I don't think I could do this one. Flying in the Valley. I probably can't do this one. Right?
Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out.
Oh, you like how many stars you on?
I'm 5. I've only done the first world. Now I've gone to the second one.
That's probably smart.
What did that activate? Oh, it's activate those.
Yeah, I couldn't really think of a good example, but they're out there, you know. Like,
Somewhere.
I'm pretty sure, like, fucking what's it? Like To Love Rue's manga artist had, like, I think he had Black Cat, which did pretty well originally, and he had To Love Rue that did alright. But I think he had one other series that, like, no one remembers.
Dragon Ball.
That's not
Raleigh.
No, that's an example of like them saying, because they basically said to Toriyama, like, yo, this Dr. Slump shit is doing pretty good. Let's have another series.
Make us better pee.
Man's just retiring off his Dragon Ball fame now.
Oh, same.
Alright, fuck this exit course. I don't care. I'm trying to think what else from manga. There's another series called The Last Sayuki, which is sort of, I wouldn't say like a modern take, but like it pays a lot of homage to the story of Journey to the West, the same way Dragon Ball does. And the lead character is supposed to be a descendant of Son Goku, or I don't know if it's Son Goku or Son Wukong, or I don't know, just the monkey man from Journey to the West.
Racist.
And he's got his extending staff and all that. It's kind of cool, but also, how can I put it?
It's not cool.
It's like not a super original story, which would be fine, except so far it hasn't done much interesting with it. I think I told you about this. The one I spoke about in one of the podcasts, that the girl who's like has powers that brings demons to life or whatever, and she's a cripple, and the boy wanted to be a baseball man, wanted to be king of the baseball.
Yeah, I somewhat vaguely remember that.
Yeah. And anyway, moral of the story is, it will probably be alright. It will probably stick around for a while, as long as it keeps up its current pace. But I think nowadays, to be something special in Jump is very difficult. Like, they will give you... For some series, they'll give you 1 chapter just to see what you're about. For other series, they'll be generous. They'll give you, like, 5, 10 to get a feel for it. And sometimes they even go as far as 20, 25. If after 25 you're not popping, you're dead. You're done. It's over. They will send you an email like, finish your story next week.
The end.
It's like, oh, really? It's like, yeah, you're done. So, okay. So,
fair enough.
We'll see. I think the big series at the moment are still One Piece and My Hero Academia and
Berserk.
We could talk about Berserk. That's more your wheelhouse.
My millhouse.
Your millhouse, yeah.
Berserk's back, guys.
Yay!
Only took
back on my birthday.
6 months, was it? Something like that? It was quite a
8
lot.
months, man. 8 months.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really good
how many chapters are we gonna get this time?
It might not have been 8 months. I don't know. How many chapters? I mean, I'd like to say 10.
Oh, that'd be nice. 10 months of content.
10 months of content, but it's really slowly becoming Hunter x Hunter, isn't it?
It's getting very political. As Griffith achieves his like fucking perfect bum world.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting that Guts like well, he has to like fight humanity to win, because like Griffith is supposed to be like this poster child of like the new age and shit. So if he wins against Griffith, he's gonna be hated, type of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But obviously we don't know what's gonna happen, because Griffith's, well, we haven't seen Guts for like what, 6 months, and they gotta get back on the boat.
The fucking boat, man! Oh my god.
I think every time we talk about Berserk, we mention the boat because it's coming.
The ride's never gonna end, man.
But other than that, not a lot. Like, I'm just scared that it's gonna go on hiatus again tomorrow.
It's like I was reading it in the Discord chat, and I joked that like when that girl character got introduced and she was like, oh, I wanna have an orphanage, and it was like, no orphanages. That's that's not financially stable right now. She's like, oh, okay. And Griffith's like, no, let's make an orphanage. And you could just see the fucking, like, the juices flowing instantly. Literally, like, not even the end of chapter, he's already bummed her. And then he, like, fucking turns into, like, a ghost and disappears or some shit. I don't know. I didn't really get the ending, but...
yeah, people are saying he's that Moonlight boy child thing. So...
Okay, so this is where, like, me and you, like, get... I don't know if we disagree or we're just confused, but... I was under the impression that the Moonlight boy or whatever was the weird fetus thing that kept following Guts and Casca around, because that thing was actually a fetus, because that thing was Casca and Griffith's child, and it had grown up over time into the boy that kept looking at the moon and stuff.
Moon boy.
He had his willy out at one point. And
you would remember that, wouldn't you?
I mean, there's a lot of like willy and titty in this series. What can I say? And then I was under the impression that might have been alluding to the fact that kid was Griffith's child, and kind of, I don't know.
Probably has like some sort of like demon powers. He can control his kids or something.
I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously, like the guys that come up with all the theories and stuff probably have a way better idea than I do. But that was the impression that I got.
Well, that's just a theory.
Okay. No, wait, hold on.
Manga theory.
I do think that it is going to be... I mean, to say a while is probably underserving it. It's going to be a couple of years before we start going anywhere with the story.
Oh, don't say that. Oh,
Like,
we'd be dead before it ends.
We get a chapter a month if we're lucky. Like, what can I do with that? How far can you go with that? That last chapter, like, nothing happened. He banged some random girl, and then fucking disappeared into the night. That doesn't tell us anything. That doesn't take us anywhere.
Yeah.
I know it's world building Griffith's utopia. Like, literally, you could have said, like, 1 year later, oh, Griffith has taken over the Central and become the king of the Empire. And I would have been like, yeah, cool, fair enough.
God, The Office with Dwight taking over the world.
Yeah, that'll do. I don't ask for a lot, you know? Oh, fucking hell.
How many on you now? Wait, fuck. How many are you on now?
I am on 8.
7.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, don't eat me, big fish.
Fuck. I'm so close to getting my 9th one, but I've really got no fuck up this section.
Oh, what are we doing in here, laddies?
Fuck off.
I guess I gotta, like, raise the water level down.
Fucking cunt.
Language.
I did so bad though, no. Yeah. Can I walk up this? Yes. Oh, that's a lifesaver, I'll tell ya. Wait, where do I go from here? I can't remember. This way?
Oh, I can nearly make it. Oh, Terry, you fucking... Oh, no, it's a fake star!
It's a fake!
I got bamboozled! How do I kill him?
I don't know.
Fuck you. Where am I supposed to go?
Okay. We're back on schedule. I'm back up here. Am I supposed to press this blue button? Because I skipped past this. Oh no, this is just for coins.
Okay, so this gets the water back up, I think. I tally ho.
Fuck. Well, whatever. Who cares? Flip.
Simple flips.
I can't see. This is so... Oh no.
So what anime have thou been consuming?
Fuck. Anime. Okay, anime. I mean, I don't know. I've done some things. Okay, let's do. One Punch Season Man. What?
One Punch Season Man.
One Punch Season Man. One Punch Man Season 2.
It's good.
You like it?
I do like it. You got all those weebs like, the animation. I think the animation is like, it's top. I think it's nice. I got nothing to complain about. I think they're angry that he like does that simple face way too much, but I like the simple face.
I don't think that's what they're necessarily angry about. I think what they're angry about is
everything.
The production value is significantly lower.
I honestly can't tell.
Okay, well maybe that's just you. I don't know, but
yeah, I might be autistic.
Well, I mean, might be. But the truth is that like it's definitely not as good. Oh, I thought I could. Okay, never mind. It's definitely not as good as it was in season 1. But like I guess it depends what you're there for. Like if you're there for like really good art, bruv, like read the manga. It's drawn by Yusuke Murata. He's one of the greatest manga artists of all time. Like read the fucking manga, or you know, don't. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is with like I don't know where season 2 is in the story. But like there's a lot of like really great scenes that look really good in the manga, and if it's just gonna piss you off watching the anime, then read the manga.
There you go, lads.
I get it though. Like when a season 2 comes along and it isn't quite what you wanted, you know. I feel that.
Kind of like Attack on Titan.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I never watched it.
Okay.
But I know a lot of people like read.
No, but like Sword Art Online, like season 1, like I know a lot of people like to shit on it, but season 1 genuinely wasn't bad.
I like
season
Gun Girl, man.
Season 2 got a little bit weird, and then I didn't watch season 3.
The elf stuff was just like gay.
With the elf stuff, the only issue I had was it went from just like sort of online do to like getting bare rapey.
That's Japan.
Nowhere. No, but like it was weird. Like you know that weird like paedophile was just like molesting Asuna, right?
Well, yeah.
Like oh Kirito, you're in the game world. What you gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do.
Fiddle some ass.
And like it's like oh well, literally can't do anything about it. Sucks to be you. It's such a weird. It's weird, right? It's a weird place to take the story from like whoa, we're on an adventure to like Kirito's having. His girlfriend's getting molested while she's like locked in a cage in a video game.
Well, you can't say it's not unique.
That's the thing. Nowadays, it's not even. I mean, maybe they did it first. Maybe they did that one particular story first. We can give them that, I guess.
But this bit is making me like
One Punch manga's good though. One Punch manga. One Punch Man manga's good.
One Punch manga.
If you want an excuse to read that, now's a good time. Now's a good time.
Maybe I will connoisseur it.
It's an interesting one because it's like a webcomic sort of thing. It's not a webcomic, but it's a digital release even in Japan. So like, sometimes I'll just be like scrolling through Twitter. I'm following Youth Gamer around on Twitter, and sometimes you'll just post a link like, "Guys, new One Punch Man," and I just know like, "Ooh, in like an hour, someone will have translated this."
You should do the translations, Robert.
Oh yeah. On the upside though, nowadays it's all on One Punch Man all gets uploaded to the Shonen Jump app, so I don't even need to do that. You know.
Even though this gives you wing caps, there aren't as much used as metal caps. Oh, I got the wing.
Hey.
Somewhere, I think. I pressed the big button.
I really can't be asked with that level anymore.
I can't remember how to use the wing cap.
Just fly, innit?
Is it?
You're welcome.
Oh fuck, I missed my jump.
Why is there a therapist chair and a computer?
Why not?
What's this guy saying? Why are you in my room? Oh, okay. He's got a Switch! Oh, this must be quite recent then. It's got Splatoon 2 on it.
It's a good game.
Bruv, this guy's still out. Wait, so I had to use stars to get into this room and there's not even a level here. Oh, it's this poster on the wall. You have to jump into the Splatoon 2 poster. And there's a roller in a special cage. Where's the level though?
Oh wait, so do I have to collect the red Columbos? Okay.
It's a great show, Columbo.
Never actually watched it because I'm not like 80.
Maybe I could jump in his laptop? No? Okay.
This level can suck my fucking tiny penis.
Okay, cool. So I did. There is actually a series that I've like watched. I ended up picking up the manga, but I mean, I could have just stuck with the anime to be honest. There wasn't much of the manga to begin with. It's a series called High School Girl. It's a Netflix original. It's pretty good. I could give you a really bad synopsis if you like.
It's about a high school girl.
Yeah.
And she does high school things as a slice of life.
Okay, I think you misheard me. High Score.
Oh, we said high school. Oh.
Okay, so...
Oh, that fucking one, game, Street Fighter.
Yeah, so you do know of it.
Yeah, I saw it on Netflix because they panned everything.
Yeah, they do. It was good though. It was pretty good. The one thing I will say is 3D animation.
Great.
I'm not a fan. I don't... In High School Girl, it's not bad, but there's not a lot to it. So, like, it doesn't matter. But in some series, I think it really does look bad. I think in this particular instance, I would say it's passable. It's like it doesn't bother me, especially seeing as now that I've read the manga, I know that the manga art is not amazing to start off with. So, like, fuck it, you know, like whatever. But yeah, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of 3D animation. I think you'd quite like High School Girl. There's a lot of they like pay a lot of tribute to a lot of like video game series from like when we were kids and stuff. And well, I say when we were kids, 10 years before we were born.
Yeah, we weren't Street Fighter generation.
I mean, but we played it though. I'll eat my ass. So yeah, you know, I think it's worth a little watch if you have Netflix. If you don't, then just don't bother.
There you go.
It's not that long. It's something good to have in the background. You know, as much as people shit on dubs, I'm a good fan of a really good dub.
I love dubs. I like my native tongue.
Well, yeah, no shit. But there's something about having a series where you can just have it on in the background and consume, and I don't have to like. So for example, a series we're both familiar with, Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Yes.
Looks amazing.
Pretty boring though.
Okay, you say that. You're wrong, but you say that. My thing about Kimetsu no Yaiba is it's a spectacle, so I want to watch the whole thing, you know. But with something like High School Girl, it's like there's a lot of storyline stuff where you're just kind of sitting there like whatever, and so it doesn't matter really. I can just have it on in the background, and so if it's dubbed, that's great. But with Kimetsu no Yaiba, I want to watch the original because it is a spectacle and it's worth watching, and the voice acting is very good in that show.
There you go, lads.
But the visuals is the main
treat
aspect, I think. The main treat.
Main treat.
I love Kimetsu no Yaiba, man. I love it so much. It's such a good series.
There you go. I know you love Shield Hero as well.
I do quite like Shield Hero, not to the same extent. My thing is like, I've noticed there's a market for this right now of series that actually like have a completed story arc in mind when they start. So they start, they get there, and they finish. An example: Kimetsu no Yaiba and The Promised Neverland, both looking like they're gonna end sometime in the next like year, 2 years. Like we've done what we need to do. Let's close things up, you know, that sort of thing. And I honestly think like I do love shows like that because they're, you know, how many series have we got that like we're just never gonna get an ending?
One Piece.
One Piece is an example, yes, but like
a lot, quite a few.
Hunter x Hunter, Berserk, like even Dragon Ball. Like technically we got an ending, but we're never gonna get an ending. Yeah, it's just gonna go on forever. So I just like there's something to be said about a series that it starts, it knows where it wants to go, it gets there, it's done. And I look forward to seeing how Kimetsu no Yaiba ends, if it ever ends.
I just want Shield Hero to stop collecting little kids.
Oh, trust me, I'm reading the manga. He doesn't stop.
No, like I could generally quite actually like Shield Hero, but it just feels like a Petey's wet dream.
Well, it's. I think the whole thing about it is, he's. Wait, what? All right. A little square man came out of the penguin's ass or something. That kind of shook me. The thing about Shield Hero is, it kind of does have a different feel to it compared to some other manga, because, say like with I don't know, Kimetsu no Yaiba, like the main character's like this really gentle, nice guy who's working hard for a good cause and all this. And he's like, gotta do it for his sister. And Shield Hero, he's just like, wow, you guys are all cunts.
And
you guys are all fucking cunts. I can't deal with this no more. I'm gonna go fucking apeshit. And his power is literally just, I'm bare angry.
It's just like Natsu.
I mean, yeah, but Natsu's a bit different because his power's friendship.
In it.
And I'm not bullshitting you. It's like you haven't seen the end of Fairy Tail yet, have you?
I read it and I was like, wow, that's gay.
Oh, you read it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you know the end of Fairy Tail is basically Natsu friends.
Didn't they continue on Fairy Tail? I can't remember.
They did. They made a new spin-off series called The 1,000 Year something.
Blood War. I know that's Bleach.
I don't know. I don't actually know what it's called. It's like 1,000 Dragon.
Year Slumber.
Something. I don't know. The basic concept is that they were like, what if we carried on?
Make more money.
Make more money. That's it. There's not much else to it. And
that sounds really good.
My personal opinion is the art is still fantastic. I will never doubt the fact that he is a very capable artist. Is it Hiro Mashima? Have I got that right? Or have I gotten confused? I don't know. His art is stunning. He has a certain thing about drawing girls in a certain way. You do you, man. You know, that's you. No one's gonna
titties.
You know, no one's gonna hate. But I will say, this is just my opinion. You milking the friendship thing maybe just a little bit too hard.
You think he watches our podcast?
Yeah, definitely.
He's getting a code from down below.
To be fair, it's not his fault. Like it's just a thing in Japan. Like if you've ever read Kinnikuman, like that series started in 1979. Still going to this day. To be fair, it did have quite a big break in the middle, but still going to this day. And the entire thing about probably I don't know how many chapters there are right now, but probably about 90% of all chapters is they had a fight and they won through friendship.
That's good.
That's it. Like literally one of the like. I want to explain some concepts from Kinnikuman to you right now. One of them is there's this character who basically dies, like is dead, like has been killed. Oh my god, did I actually get that in one?
This stage can suck my fucking bum.
I just did the Finding the Penguin one in one go. Fucking get it.
Yeah, you got guide up.
I don't have a guide up. Anyway, so this character dies, yeah, and they're like, we need his help. It's like, okay, well let's just go to the Trojan graveyard in the other side, in the other realm, and just get him back. So they just go and get him back, and they just bring him back to life. There's no real explanation about how, like, when people die, what happens with their bodies and what happens with this. They're just like, bruv, come back. He's like, okay.
Right, fam.
He just comes back. The amount of characters that die, it's just like, just come back. It's like, okay.
Well, Dragon Ball kind of did the same thing.
No. It's far worse, man. Literally, some of the characters die, and it's like this bare emotional scene. It's like, oh my god, even one of the characters might even get a power up off of it. It's like, oh, the emotions made me more powerful, sort of thing. They are back next week. They are back like the next week. And they'll kill off characters that they know you don't care about, and they'll still bring them back.
That sounds good.
I don't think anyone's died, because the thing is that the concept of death doesn't make any sense in that series, because anyone can just like at any point just leave the Trojan graveyard.
Oh, so, okay, alright, so why make a big fuss?
I'm back. Hey, how's it going?
Where'd you go? Graveyard again?
Oh, I was doing this one. This one was a pain in the ass. Love the series though. I love it because it's so retarded, but it knows what it is. It's not trying to be like
super serial.
You know, there are a lot of series like that. Like The Promised Neverland, like is a super serious series. You know, and I don't think that detracts from what that series is. It's really good, but sometimes you need something that's just absurd. And
bizarre.
I think that's the same. Shut up. I think that's the same appeal that some people get out of Fairy Tail and series.
Yeah, it's
like
pretty
that,
serious.
You know? No.
Yeah, I know what you say. You should turn your brain off and enjoy a big muscly man.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what we really kind of want in life, to be honest.
But yeah, exactly. You know. And, I think some series do that really well. And I've enjoyed quite a few series in my time that just turn your brain off and enjoy it. Same with games. There's some games I've played where it's like, how many times have you watched like you played a game like on mobile or whatever, and it's like collect the coins, or you know, Flappy Bird was like one of the biggest things on the fucking Play Store for God knows how long.
I didn't really understand that game with Bum Bum.
But there was another one that I'm pretty sure you did play though. That was like, you had to launch a bird off of a hill or something. Okay, maybe not.
The Angry Birds?
No. It was like, there was a bird and you had this hill and you had to like, it went down the hill to get momentum.
Oh yeah, you hold it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do remember.
Everybody played that. Everybody.
Yeah, that's it.
That was pretty sick. Dab.
Yeah,
There were so many copies of that game.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. Was I supposed to collect that coin thing?
Okay, I'm on 9. Robert's probably on like 58.
I'm not on 58. I'm on 11.
What other animes have I consumed?
Oh, I was supposed to collect that. God damn it.
Doro's good.
Dororo.
Saikikuzo.
Saikikuzo. That's a good one. We both watched that.
They had an ending which was like 2 episodes long. Which I wanted more. Like, it's one of my favourite slices of life. They can just do anything with it. I don't know why they ended it, but
it ended about as unceremoniously as the manga did. Like, almost spot on. However, wait, have I told you this? Have I not told you this?
are you finally coming out?
I haven't told you this. Saikikuzo is getting another series.
Ah, so it's not over.
It's not based on the manga or anything. It's like, I think it's going to be a Netflix original. It's just based off nothing, just straight up new series.
I guess that's quite intriguing. I kind of, the way it ended, like when they're like, oh yeah, his power's gone now. They're like at the end, like, oh yeah, he still got his powers. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think the original writer left it open to begin with. Based on what I remember, so it just fucking sucks so bad. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine, you know. It'll probably be not as good when it comes back, but the thing that made it work, I can't remember. Did you watch the dub or the sub?
I watched both, I think.
Yeah, I think I did as well. And I'm not sure how, I can't really remember how well the dub did it, but the thing that really made it work, the way people talk in that show, like, they have so much to say, but like none of it's important. So they just talk really, really fast.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter should do that.
That's what the thing is with Hunter x Hunter. They're trying to like world build or whatever. That man needs to like give up. No, I'm dead serious, right? Hunter x Hunter. I'm almost ready to pause the game to talk about this, right? Hunter x Hunter. Can I just say, right? If you go back and you watch, and I say watch because it's good in the manga, but in the anime it is ridiculous. If you go back and watch the fight between Gon and Neferpito, I know that's like not the natural way to end the series because, you know, it's just a weird, you know, it's got nothing to do with Gon's main quest or anything. But the way that fight is handled should have been the end of the series. Like, everything about it is perfect. That is a perfect way to end the series. The way, the build up to that fight, you know, everything about that. And that arc started so slow. I hated that arc so much at the start. But by the time we got to there, I was like, okay, this is perfect. This is the perfect way to end it. And in the anime, that kind of is how they end it. Like, there's not much more after that. In the manga, it's like, okay, but now here's Kurapika's story. It's like, okay, yes, I get exactly what you mean, because we need to finish off Kurapika's story. We need to know about the Phantom Troop. We need to know about Hisoka. We need to know what's going on with all of them. Holy fuck! No one has ever been this bad at telling a story. I cannot fathom how bad he is at telling me about these characters that he has had decades to tell me about. It is absurd. And yet here we are, still here, still in Hunter x Hunter. Why do I say that? It's on hiatus again. But as usual, it's just fucking terrible. It just is, and I know a lot of people justify it. Look, Yu Yu Hakusho was a fantastic little thing that happened. It was great. It's done. It's dead. It's gone. Okay. Hunter x Hunter came along. Hunter x Hunter was fantastic. The current arc of Hunter x Hunter is garbage. It is not written the way a manga should be written, and I'm not saying there has to be these like set rules or whatever for what a manga should be. The writing is bad. It is like there's these walls of text that tell you nothing important. The pacing is just all over the place, and I get frustrated talking about it because I really do genuinely think it's a good series, but people suck its dick so much, and it's just like that last arc deserves to be pointed out as shit. Like people have to know that it's shit, right? Why are people I don't get why people are defending it. That it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. I guess, you know, you gotta say, oh, to each their own, you know, different people enjoy different things. Okay, great. Yeah, but like, let's get serious for a second. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It just the characters just they introduce all these new characters that are like super powerful, and none of the characters like we've been paying attention to up until now like really do anything special. They just have to sit around and thumb their own assholes, and like, why do I care? Why do I care about any of this shit? Just get Kurapika to fucking... That's the problem. If Kurapika gets in a room with fucking any of the Phantom Troop, he is just going to fucking murder them. So, like, it's just like, well, we just gotta, you know, make it all about politics and shit. Fuck off. I can't be arsed.
But like every podcast we like ran about Hunter x Hunter.
Fuck Hunter x Hunter, yeah. No.
You read next chapter though.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah, because at this point it's just like, just end it already so I know what happens. It's the same with... It's not the same with One Piece, but it's kind of the same with One Piece. It's like, okay, cool. Like, so is he Pirate King yet?
He might not be Pirate King in the end.
Well, maybe he won't be, but like, just fucking end it, yeah?
End my fucking suffering.
Yeah, like, I had my theory. I said it on podcast once about what I thought how One Piece was gonna end. I think that was like 3 years ago now, and we're still not anywhere near the end. Like, just let me die already.
Well, I haven't been paying attention to One Piece. Like,
so right now they're in a country based on, I mean, samurai type, you know, shogunate era Japan. And
that sounds cool.
The setting's pretty cool. The story's pretty cool. I just want to be at the end.
The journey's too long for Robbie.
There's so much build-up, and One Piece is so good at build-up. And if it was any other series, I'd be like, oh, this is quite enjoyable. With One Piece, I'm 900 chapters deep, mate. Something needs to happen. Someone needs to die. Like, this is getting ridiculous. I know someone did recently die in One Piece, but it wasn't someone important, so no one cares.
Who?
Some character that's like semi-important to the story, but like, you know, they're not a straw hat, and they're not a main villain.
Oh, Jinbei?
No.
Oh.
It's someone introduced in this arc.
Oh.
So.
Why be a junior?
No, sadly not, because fuck him.
Got a treasure map, Robbie. You should go do it.
What?
Yeah. Weaver.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. No. Fuck. Have I come to the wrong place? Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I?
I'm on 10 now.
No, stand the cloud. Stand the cloud.
Park rules: you're not allowed to jump over the tall fences or wooden board. Thank you for. Okay, cool. I'm gonna jump over them.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I did it wrong. I guess it's for the coin collector mission. I can't remember how many you need. I think it's 80.
Is there any more animes we can sort about?
I mean, Kimetsu no Yaiba, we didn't really talk that much about. You have issues with the story. You say it's like really generic or whatever.
It's Naruto.
Yeah, it's not though. But the thing is, I will say I have heard a few people say that. So I don't know if it's maybe like a thing where it hasn't transitioned well to the anime, or, you know, I don't know. Maybe early Kimetsu no Yaiba was like that, but I read the manga so quickly, like I got to the good bits, and so I didn't really. I don't know, but I never really felt that, and I've heard a lot of people say it, so there has to be some element of truth to it.
No, I'm just in cahoots with everybody, just bamboozle you.
Yeah, that could be it too.
I've got that much of a reach.
But I think in general, I really like the series. But even if the series like weren't all that, just on the pure like spectacle of how it's drawn alone, that's enough for me.
Does his sister eat anyone?
That would be a spoiler, and that would be no, she doesn't.
Oh, more like a Tokyo Ghoul.
I don't know. fuck Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul was really good. No, you're just hating.
Are you still watching it?
No.
There you go.
Okay, I think I watched season 1, 2 episodes, season 2. I was like, man, this is gay.
To be fair, from what I've heard, like the anime's really had its ups and downs because of like I think it's like different studios and the anime catching up with the manga and stuff like that. So like I don't know where it's at right now, but I hope for the Tokyo Ghoul fans that it's in a good place.
Yeah, all 3 of you.
Tokyo Ghoul is a very popular manga.
Yeah, I know.
there's a little bit. Yeah.
Basically, this generation's My Chemical Romance. Shut up, me.
I don't know. I straight up do not know how to respond to that.
Haven't got a Scooby Wooby.
I can't remember how to get to where I just fucking was.
Well, got one up. What we were? Come back here.
I thought it was over there. Oh shit. Okay, well I'm dead.
I think that's it for anime and manga.
No. What about Bokuben? Have you watched any of that?
What's it about?
Okay, it's fuck's sake. You're really gonna make me explain it. I'm gonna sound like alright. It's about this young high school boy
You fucking Peter.
who is teaching these high school girls
Oh yeah.
how to be smart in subjects that they are dumb at.
Okay.
The point is that there's 3 girls and all of them are really good at something, but they are failing at everything else, or at something else specific, and so they need help with that something else specific. And he is really poor, so he is being coaxed into teaching these girls that are very hard to handle, with the allure that he will get a fully paid scholarship if he does do it, which means he'll actually be able to go to uni, which he wouldn't be able to do otherwise because he wouldn't have had the money.
Okay. So it's a harem.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess it's called, yes, very much so. It's just a harem.
Got you with that one.
I'm not even gonna be like, oh, it's quite tastefully done. It is what it is, you know. I think it's quite nice. I think the art style's quite good. I think it plays off quite well the facial expressions. That's their big thing. Other than that, there's probably not much more for me to say without spoiling stuff, but the manga's pretty good. I think the manga, I don't know if I'd say it's near its end, but like, it's had a lot of arcs recently that have felt like the kind of things you tie up before you got to the end of a story. So
do they all fall in love with him?
They have all fallen in love with him by the point I am reading in the manga, yes.
Oh man, didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, well, I mean, you asked if it was a harem, you knew exactly what you were getting into. I think it's nice though. I think there have been a lot of really well drawn or really well animated series this season, and I would say that is one of them.
That's good.
So, what else? Oh, okay, let's talk about... There's 3 things I want to talk about that are coming up this summer, and I've talked about 2 of these things briefly with you. First thing is the Konosuba movie. I don't really have a lot to say about it other than it is coming this summer, but this is as good an opportunity as any to say, go and watch Konosuba. It's fantastic.
Is that a Clockwork really People?
Good. Is that what?
Konosuba. I can't remember what's that one about.
It's an isekai, like Sword Art Online sort of thing.
Okay.
But the idea is that the main character is a fucking douchebag, and so he just like gets teleported to this other world, and he's got this whole like harem, but he's just basically a dickhead. And so because he's such a dickhead, he's not really succeeding much in this new world either. And it's just following his little story, and like I don't even know what the goal is for him anymore. He's just kind of wandering through the world. I think it is based on like a light novel or something, but I'm not gonna read a light novel. I can't read, so just basically watch the manga. Watch the manga. Watch the anime.
Watch the manga, lads.
Watch the anime. It's so good, man. If you haven't watched it, the funny thing is, it's one of those. I say this all the time. People recommend stuff to me, and I go, "Oh yeah, I'll definitely check it out," with no intention of checking it out. I'll just put it on my list, and it will just like fade off into the distance. But let me tell you, right? I had that on my to watch list for like 6 months after. You'll know him, but the people in the chat won't know. Lewis from our university course said you should watch this, and I was like, okay. And then he said that to me about 4 times before I actually even looked up what it was. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But I added it to my list, and I didn't think much of it. And then when I finally read it, watched it rather, I was like, ooh, this is really good. And I almost did what you said, where like you recommended Scott the Woz to me, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely check it out. And then later I found it by myself, and I was like, ooh, hey Terry, you ever heard of Scott the Woz?
Okay, you bad for that.
Yeah, no, Konosuba is really good. Definitely watch it, and I think there's only 2 seasons right now, and then you can go check out the movie, and then season 3 will come in soon. Definitely worth it if you ask me. But there are 2 series I want to talk about that are coming out this summer that sound just out of this world. So there's I fucked it. There's one called, I think it's called Sonandeska, and it is a series about a bunch of anime girls, and they get trapped on an island.
With Bear Grylls?
Similar to well, not with Bear Grylls. Sort of like a Lost type scenario. I've not seen much more than the little trailer that they've released so far, and it just seems so ridiculous from what I've seen that I kind of have to watch out of morbid curiosity. One of the scenes, it looks like one of the girls is like drinking blood or something. I don't know, maybe like that was just bad framing and it was supposed to be like apple juice or something, but I don't know, it's it could be quite dark and could be the new like High School of the Dead.
Ooh.
Or something. So I'll be interested to see that one. There's another one. Should I read the full title? I think I should
go for it.
The full title is Sujo Kogeki ga Zentai Kogeki di Nikai Kogeki no Okasan wa Suki desu ka?
Oh, that one!
Otherwise known as Okasan Online. A series about a boy who gets involved in some antics with the government.
Edward Snowden.
And he ends up getting teleported to another world.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa. And he ends up inside a video game world. But so does his mum.
Ooh.
I mean, that's it. That's the whole premise. Like, I don't know anything else about the show other than that.
She baking cookies.
I think it's just antics ensue. You know, it's the forbidden harem. So, I'll be interested to see where they go with that. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but you know, I'll check out episode reviews online, see what people are saying about it, because it's an interesting concept. I think we can agree.
Yeah, no, I'll buy the ticket.
Yeah, so free little things I might check out this summer.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Well, you gonna watch it?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's on Crunchyroll, like, I might as well give it a quick check.
Pay for anime, peasant.
I gotta watch Kimetsu no Yaiba when it comes out, even though I already know what's gonna happen.
Can I make this flight? Oh, I gotta get up higher. Gotta go further and beyond.
I actually got a plugin for Google Chrome that basically makes Crunchyroll not shit.
That sounds
it's pretty good. It basically it makes Crunchyroll into one of those like HTML5 player websites, like I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good example. I can't think of one, but like not YouTube and not Crunchyroll, like a good video hosting website, like MySpace or something.
MySpace was pretty good. Oh, I need to make a jump.
Oh, you can make that jump. Oh, I'm on fire.
Okay, so Robert shield all those animes real quick 'cause he's paid.
I wish. Can I just say, if someone wants to pay me to review their anime, you know, our business address is on our YouTube channel, so...
We don't check our emails, so we won't see it for like another 8 years.
Yeah, I should have responded to that dude that offered us a deal.
Cheap gem, by the way.
Cheap gems. No, it's cheap iTunes cards, but I mean, that's basically the same thing.
Yeah, that's what Hatsu does. Oh, wait, not calling out. Wait, is there a start there? Nani desu ka?
Wait, what? Was that not... What?
Okay.
Oh, now I'm baffed.
Have we covered all the anime?
Let me check my list.
Every time you say that, it's just like, oh, I'm on that list somewhere. Death Note.
No, not really. I think that's basically everything from anime. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drown Mario so I can start again.
Oh, I'm so fucking
I
bad.
can just leave the level. There we go. Haha!
Should we talk about real world things?
Or video games.
Oh, they are real world.
Oh, okay. Then, sure.
Hi guys, we've been playing Sekiro.
Have you been playing Sekiro?
Yes, on stream. Nobody watched it though.
Yeah, well, you know. These things happen. Enjoying it?
It is quite good. I haven't had the time at the moment, but you know, it is really good. I got through the Monkey Man.
Okay. I've heard of that. I haven't got that far because I'm very. I mean, I don't know if this is common knowledge at this point. It should be anyway. I'm bad at video games.
Except Mario.
I wouldn't even say I'm good at Mario. I'm just like, you know, I've just played it more than say you. But even then, I'm like not great. So.
Oh, I completed all World 1. Need just money.
Wait, really? Wait, how many stars you got?
Like only 11. What you been doing the others?
I got 12, but like I can't get any more.
You also have Devil May Cry 5.
I've played a bit of Sekiro. I'm really bad at it, so I haven't done much of it. I mean, if you played the game, you'll know where I'm up to. I'm up to the Blazing Ball, which, to be fair, I haven't really given a fair go. I got to it the first time, and I was like, haha, no. And so I haven't tried it since then. So I could probably beat it now, but like at that point, I went and did the history or the flashback or whatever it was. And in the flashback, let me think. I got as far as Lady Butterfly, and that was quite difficult for me. So I haven't done anything since then. It's, you know, it's one of those things where like I like the challenge. I like that it's quite difficult. But you do sometimes get in a situation where you're like, I'm not good enough at this.
I need to go train.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I can't really go any further.
Go to the hyperbolic time chamber.
I mean, you can. I think mainly, other than Sekiro, I played a bit of Devil May Cry. I didn't play enough of it really, considering I paid for it. I think it was like I wouldn't say I had any issues with it. It's just that like other games came out at the same time, so and you only have so much time to play games.
You know.
So, but it was enjoyable while I played of it. You know, better than certain other games that came out this year. Not naming any names, but you know, Jump Force.
That pile of shit.
Jump Force, I really have issues with, and I've seen some people are still really adamant that it's like really good, but then will like in other tweets be shitting on it. And the reason for that is it's not good. It's pretty straightforward, you know. I've said it before. The gameplay itself, the mechanics are fairly solid. and some of the visual stuff is really nice. Everything else about the game is fucking burning garbage. So, you know,
make of that what you will.
Make of that what you will. I'm a big fan of Sekiro, but as for other games, Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission, I mentioned it in a couple of videos, but yeah, that particular game has resonated with me quite. Oh my god, did I really not make that? Has resonated with me quite a lot because I said before, if Dragon Ball Heroes ever got a game in the UK, I'd give it a go. And it's like, I like it because it's so much fan service. Not in the like titties sort of fan service you get in most games. I'm sorry, but it's just like, whoa, what if Vegeta fused with Trunks? What about that, eh? What if Broly became Super Saiyan 4? Why not? What if like Bardock became Super Saiyan 3 and like Goten became like Super Saiyan God? So, okay, man, like you do you know. And it's like some of the arts are like really nice. So
it's a gacha game.
Fuck, it's a gacha game, but it's a free gacha. It's not free; it costs money. but the gacha is free. Like you don't pay to pull on the gacha. Not yet, anyway. I'm not ruling out the possibility that could be something later. And I personally would not partake in that. But I don't. In terms of shitty practices in video games, that would be a lesser crime in my opinion compared to some of the other crimes we've seen this year. I mean, let's be honest. Like FIFA's already
that's dead to me.
If we're talking about crime, then FIFA's fucking Al Capone. Like he's doing dirty. There's nothing we can do about it. But some games, like for instance COD, it started off with no microtransactions. And, I don't necessarily think microtransactions are bad. Like, I think in general they are bad. But they can be used to make something more than just a standard game. And I think when they do that, that's good. But when you get stuff like Mortal Kombat, where it's like, oh, you want to play with all the characters? Open these gacha crates. Like, oh, no. When it's like that, I don't like that. And sometimes shitty practices kind of have to be done to keep the game going. And, if you have to do it to keep the game going, fair enough. But COD sold more than enough units that it didn't need to. But, like, nowadays, like, you can't justify in the same way as you used to. Like, oh, well, we got this £40 game, £40 DLC, that'll do. But nowadays, the big boss man will come in and be like, no, you're not making enough money.
Double it, triple it.
We're not giving you any funds next year if you don't, like, make some peas this year. So, but like again, I don't think like having like paid skins is necessarily a bad thing in a game.
No.
It's just when it's like rampant within a game. Like I think in terms of games, Overwatch probably handles it best. But
yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like it's only for paid skins. Like, who gives a shit? Just don't play with those skins, and you can still get them for free. Like, you might not get the one you want, but you'll get some good ones anyway. So save up or whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I definitely think there is like a real issue with some of these games, and it is just a breath of fresh air to get a game like Sekiro or like even World Mission right now. Like it might, like I said, it might change in the future, but right now, no microtransactions. I can just pull on the gacha as much as I play the game. That's pretty fucking awesome, And Sekiro just has nothing. Like, it might have DLC later, I don't know, but it's never going to have microtransactions, I don't think. Unless they decide to add, like, costumes, I guess. It'd be kind of weird, but they could do that.
Easy mode or something for, like, the journalists.
Oh, you got to buy easy mode. Oh my god, that just killed you instantly. Okay, cool.
I run out of lives.
Oh yeah, so did I. Same time.
No gay, hashtag.
But yeah, I would like more games like Sekiro. Not necessarily like that difficult because I'm bad at games. I'd get really depressed
I
if every
thought you
game was
were
like
really
that.
good at games, Robbie.
Sometimes man needs an easy game, yeah. Not every time. Hard games are fine. Sometimes man needs an easy game. It's just how it is. And I think Sekiro was nice, and I would like more one-player experiences that are like.
Yeah, single player is good. Yes.
Yeah. Because I still think like with COD, like I know it got a lot of shit for some of the like shady shit it did with skins and that, but if you go into it not really caring about the skins, I think as far as the COD game goes, it was relatively solid. It wasn't perfect for multiplayer, but it was relatively solid, and the zombies was pretty decent. It still doesn't quite have the same feel that the old zombies had, but maybe it doesn't have to.
Yeah, go back and play the old one.
Go back and play the old one if you want to, maybe this is just something new. And I don't think that's bad. And I think, honestly, some of the Easter eggs, me and Bismarck played through them. I think we played through one of them with you a couple of times.
Yeah, I was like, I thought this is big.
And we played with a couple of other people, like, it is relatively, in my opinion, relatively good for the zombies to have the, like, quite drawn out, but, like, satisfying Easter eggs. Like, it constantly rewards you along the way, and then when you get to the end, you get like a full like story, like event sort of thing.
I just
you did this, and you get an achievement and all that. I know what you mean. I don't really have patience for a lot of this shit, but with that, like it was something we worked on over the course of like a few, I don't know, like a week, 2 weeks.
Jesus Christ. Fair enough.
I like sometimes I did literally get to the point where I said to Bismarck like no,
Better time for Robbie.
Or I'd say to him like I'm giving it one. We get one attempt where we get up to like 20 round 20 something like that, and then once we're there, that's it. I'm not doing it again. I'm just giving it a break until like next week.
Fucking
please don't hit me. Okay, perfect.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so pretty good. I enjoy Dragon Ball Heroes. Do I think it's worth a full price AAA title right now? No. They are giving out free updates at the moment, and they're adding new packs and stuff like that. So I still think it's good. I still think, if you're really into Dragon Ball, potentially a game for you. The gameplay's a little bit basic. It's not basic. There's a lot of shit going on, but it's like it's straightforward stuff. I'm trying to think of what the game mode's called that is very similar to. Do you know in like some of the like Tomb Raider games and stuff, they'd have a thing where it's like press this button now and then do this action now and then
quick time events.
Quick time events. That's it. It's kind of like that's the entire game, but also not at the same time. Like you'll know what events it is after a while. Like you'll be like, oh, this card you need to draw a Z on the screen. This card you need to draw a G on the screen. This card you need to put these cards all in this slot. These cards, you'll learn what you have to do for all of them. One of the ones that's really annoying is one with Krillin, or one of the Krillins, where you can throw capsules in the air that give you support, and so it like buffs all the people in the areas where the capsule land. And you can throw up to 3, but you have 4 areas. So at most, you have 1 line not being buffed, right? Okay. But the thing is, getting it to 3 capsules, you have to fucking wiggle your stick so hard. And it seems random. Sometimes I'll wiggle it like as hard as I can, and I'll still only get 2. And other times, I'll just get 3, and I won't really understand why. But
wibble it.
Yeah, other than that, the gameplay, I think I oversimplified it a bit there with the quick time events, because it's kind of the way some people say Dokkan is just bubble popping, when it's not, because you have to team build and you have to know what characters to put in what slots, and you got to know who can take what attacks and stuff. So it's, I like it. I wouldn't say it's worth a full title as it stands as a product right now, because it is basically just ripped straight from the arcade games and like tweaked a little bit to be a home console game, but we are talking like models from the PS2 era.
Oh, so. Fuck yeah. Well, I'm not buying.
Fair enough.
Okay, other than that, Is there any more video games you've been consuming?
No, not really. I mean, no, not really. There's, I don't know. Like, I've been playing all the standard gacha games, but I mean, you know all that shit, you know. I did do some pulls on some of these games, you know, that I just kind of never uploaded. I might edit one of them eventually, but some of the others were just like not. They were just so shit. There was one that I'm definitely not gonna upload, so I could talk about it. Basically, it was My Hero Academia Smash Tap. I kind of decided to do my final farewell video on the anniversary. So it's the second anniversary of Smash Tap, but like not really, because it became Smash Rising. So I don't know. And they had some shitty banner on. And I did a bunch of pulls on it, and I got basically all the good units you could expect. I did pretty good. I got some good 5 stars, I guess. The thing is, I had like 500 stones because I hadn't pulled in so long, and I had a bunch of gacha tickets and stuff like that. And the entire theme of the video was, this game's shit. I don't enjoy the gameplay. I think the 3D models look mediocre at best. I think the 3D card arts look awful, and in general, I don't really want it taking up space on my computer anymore.
Fair enough.
So, you know.
Well, this is. Oh no! I fell. That was spooky.
How spooky?
Very spooky.
Whoa.
My name's Robert.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, got rid of him.
I think I completely run out of video. Oh, I play Football Manager. That's good.
Oh, okay.
Don't let me get like I get addicted to Football Manager way too easily. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. It's good though. Get on G2A cheaper than Steam, because Steam's fucking rip off.
Okay, that's understandable.
Epic Store's honestly better.
What games do I have on Epic? I don't even know.
Fortnite.
Is that it?
Mm.
No, there's another one, isn't there?
Fortnite 2?
No. It's like, I don't know now.
Could be better.
I thought I had another game on Epic. I don't know. Maybe not. Like a AAA title or something like that.
I'm trying to think.
You're making me want to go and check. I don't want to check. I just remember when Fortnite came out and you said, "Oh, it's on Epic Games." I'm like, "What?"
What?
Or when it?
Nani desu ka?
Because there was another game we had on there. I don't know.
Unreal Tournament maybe?
Alright, I'm looking at it.
Quake?
Oh, well, I have Quake, but I don't know. I don't think that's it.
Gears of
People
War.
can't see this. People could just see me paused. I'm actually fucking opening up Epic Launcher to see what game I have on here.
Hey, update.
Oh, fuck off. I don't care. Don't update. No. What have I done? Oh, see, this is why I hate multiple platforms to play my games on. Not for any of the, like, reasons that have to do with, like, oh, they're rinsing people for their money and they're forcing you to play exclusives on their shit and all that.
That's just consoles.
I just don't want to have to update all my shit, man. I just don't care. I don't care if Epic Games Launch has an update. I just want to see my game. That's what I want.
All I ever wanted.
It's like they were talking about updating Steam, and it's like, realistically, unless you're updating like the Steam browser, like I have no problems with Steam other than the Steam browser, which it feels like it's still running in the Explorer.
Yeah, just tab out in it.
I gotta sign in. I don't know my fucking details. Oh no.
All this for a video. That's how famous he is, lads.
I'm sorry, guys. I think that's my password.
Scarface King 123.
Oh yeah. Maybe that is it. Let's check.
Bum Bandit 47.
Oh my god! Let me die already. Oh, you know what? Okay, so this is no seriously, because like the reason I can't get in is because I changed my password to something very obscure because I did get hacked. Remember?
Yeah.
My Fortnite account got hacked because you guys convinced me to play Fortnite. I said okay, and then I signed up for Fortnite and got hacked within a couple of weeks.
That was literally 2 days actually, I think.
Oh, was it 2 days?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know,
Banner.
that was fun. So I don't actually have my details saved.
Oh well.
This is my password's wrong. For fuck's sake.
Is it Robbie123?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Where's fucking... Oh, shit. This is... No. This is taking forever. No. Let's go back to the game. I don't remember what game it was I had on fucking...
We'll never know, lads. We'll never know.
I don't know. Like, I could probably just Google what games were on Epic Store, but that was just taking up too much time.
How many bangles are you on now?
I'm on 13.
Lol.
How many are you on?
15.
You fucking what? Oh, you cheated. I'll ban you.
If you take my ban, oh, you got a guy.
To be honest, I'm kind of stuck anyway. I don't know where to get anymore.
I know one thing that might bring out the rage in Robbie Roo.
Oh, yeah?
Let's talk Arsenal.
Oh, please fucking don't. I just can't be asked anymore.
I think, honestly, Mustafi might get Player of the Year.
Yeah, but, like, nah. No, okay, like, okay, let me just
Let me break it down
briefly get this out. We've been awful this arse end of the season. One thing that was always kind of a big deal during the Arsene Wenger era was, like, towards the end, we didn't really crumble. Like, we were often in a terrible position to begin with, but at the end, like, we didn't make things worse for ourselves. This season, it's almost as if nobody wants to come forth.
Yeah, that's a banner. It's like cursed.
It's like, and also fucking, like, Tottenham straight up tried to give away third and just couldn't.
So guys, come on now.
No one would take it. Man United playing like shit, Chelsea playing like shit, and we are just awful. And honestly, if it were up to me, if I had the choice, I would make a petition to have Mustafi not only fired from his job at the Arsenal, but deported. Because I get so angry at the fact that he is stealing a living. Like, all these hard-working people, they go out and they do their jobs and they earn their money, and they spend it on Arsenal tickets, which cost a lot of money, and that money is in part going towards paying this guy's salary, and he is at best a Conference League defender. It makes me so irrationally angry watching him exist that I can't. Like, when I see him do something really stupid and we can see the goal, I'm just like, how did literally, like, everyone must have seen this coming. Almost every Arsenal fan I've talked to has told me Mustafi is no good, and yet he's on the pitch every week shitting on the floor. So yeah, Mustafi,
pretty good player.
Not my favourite, to say the least. I do think that there's some good in our team, but I think bringing up the youth in your team, like, is just not a thing anymore.
Oh no, I gotta go for that.
Oh my god.
Well, you got Wobie and the other kid.
I don't rate Iwobi, really.
Oh, I nearly had that.
I think Maitland-Niles has showed, like, he's definitely got some potential, but he's still maybe a little bit green behind the ears, which is fine. These things take time. Iwobi has shown that there's definitely something there, but he ain't got it yet, so he shouldn't be in the team. Like watching him play kind of reminds me of Danny Welbeck, but, like, younger Danny Welbeck, where, like, sometimes he looks really good on the ball, but then when he gets near goal, you're just like, ooh,
What's
okay.
a goal?
Like he'll score one, and you'll be like, oh, and then 6 weeks later, you're like, wow, when was the last time you scored one?
You injured again?
That too.
Well, good thing you're not losing your best player on a free.
Yeah, to be fair, like, look, the situation with like Mezers, or I don't know what's gonna happen with him. He's gonna like whatever. With Aaron Ramsey, honestly, he's gonna go to Juventus and he's gonna do fucking bits, and he's gonna get a Champions League title.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna have much to show for it. So it'll be fun.
Oh no, my controller.
But what about you guys? You guys are on track to
Win the Champions League.
I was going to say get knocked out by Ajax.
They only won goal. We let them have it
Okay.
to have a big
yeah.
grandstand finish at their ground.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
I don't know what I'm doing.
somehow we'll probably still get third in the Premier League,
I mean, you know, good for you.
which is kind of just like, wait, what? No.
From what I've heard, your stadium is basically just like it's ascended past stadium to the point where it's like becoming a small town.
Oh damn.
They're trying to make it so it's like an extended version of like Madison Square Garden sort of thing.
Oh.
Like they've got bars, they've got a lot of entertainment's going to be held there, like shows and music and American football and all that stuff. And yeah, from what I hear, they're like going to be building around, and they're going to be doing like a little shopping center, and like they're going to have bars and restaurants and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Which is why it's taking them so fucking long.
That'll be good once it's done.
I mean, sure, whatever. Oh, just fucking, I can't be asked to this level anymore. Just please, for the love of God. Okay. There must be another level somewhere.
Big thing though, summer transfers.
Arsenal need to sell our entire team and buy a new one, so
Okay, that's not too bad.
it's not too bad.
Mario! Oh, my fucking
Yes, we are
thing's
talking
gone. Oh,
Oh no. Might be an opportunity for Robert to catch up. Ooh.
I think Hazard will go Real Madrid. And
That's a lot of money.
Gareth Bale will go to Man United.
Interesting. I'm interested by that.
Or you go Arsenal.
I don't know about that.
No, that's the one you lost me at. Or you come back to the almighty Spud. If we win Champions League, he'll come back.
More like if you saw Harry Kane.
You know, like I prefer Llorente.
No.
And Human Son, he's the greatest thing Asia put out since BTS.
I think Heung-min Son is a good player. I've said this before. I think you got a good sign in there. But I also am a firm believer that Christian Eriksen is like the heart of your team. And I think you've said this before. It's got to the point that your team almost plays better when Harry Kane isn't there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a situation that other teams have found themselves in when they've had like a clear best player. An example that comes to mind is Barcelona in the year when they had Pedro and Alexis Sanchez, and they straight up would have won the treble, except for the fact that Messi kind of didn't want them to play Alexis Sanchez and Pedro every game because they were stealing all the spotlight, and
Didn't like that.
they lost Atletico Madrid, so they didn't win shit. So sucks to be there. And then they both left, obviously. Pedro to Chelsea and Sanchez to the
Oh, my fucking controller again! Fucking cock!
I wouldn't worry too much. I don't think I'm getting any more stars. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I really want this one now.
How do I get the key? There must be a boss fight somewhere.
Yeah,
How do I
haven't figured out.
don't know. There was a secret room somewhere. I remember. Was it like down here or something?
Jadon Sancho will go to Leicester.
Okay. I mean, that could happen. I guess that seems a bit out of nowhere, but right?
If it goes back, every time I play Football Manager at the moment, every season, Man City just buys everyone.
Yeah, just like real life.
No, straight up, like everyone, like, oh, I think I'll buy that player. Wait, he's really going to Man City? I'll go, oh, he's really going to Man City. Well, wait, okay. We're coming down to the bum here. Who's going to win the league?
See.
Maybe.
Like, honestly, at this point, when you really haven't got any stakes left in the league, I just want City to win because I don't want Liverpool to win.
Yeah, I think everybody's like that.
Because normally you'd be like, oh yeah, but like, Liverpool deserve it and they've worked hard and they haven't won the league since it's been the Premier League and it's been, you know, they deserved it a few years and it didn't come off. Like, they should get their chance. Honestly, honest to God, fuck Liverpool. Steven Gerrard fucked you all with that stupid slip. And like, you deserve to never win the league. I'm sorry.
The real thing that fucked their season was their 3-3 draw against Crystal Palace.
No, it's the slip.
Everyone remembers the slip, but I think they were 3-0 up, weren't they? And they drew.
Yeah, but like the slip, he fell over.
You just like it because you were in love with Demba Ba.
Hey, Demba Ba, honestly, honest to God, yeah, Demba Ba, like the man was a meme. But when him and what was it not Gibril Cisse, Demba Cisse was it?
I think
when they were playing in the same team for West Ham, like every game was an absolute delight because they either played so bad that like West Ham fans left the ground in shame, or they would just murder the opposition defense, and it'd just be like West Ham unprecedented win, and like. Do you remember that goal that Demba Cisse scored?
Oh yeah, that was fucking even
the where the ball just like curved. They had like analytics in the paper the next day drawing like the line or whatever. Wait, were they playing at the same time at West Ham? No, it was Newcastle, right?
I think they were at Newcastle and it was against Chelsea.
Okay, yeah. And it Demba Ba went to West Ham later. That's right, yeah. So that was like next level, really. Realistic. Oh, you can't jump into that. Okay, good. I'm dead. I really appreciated the players like that. You know, they got good banter.
I do like good banter.
There are some players out there that I'm not a big fan of, but I do like a player that can just like on his day like score a banger. It doesn't need to be good all the time. Like I mean, anyone like Mark Warburton.
Mark Noble.
Oh, Mark Noble. Fuck. Robert Snodgrass.
Wait, I swear he's like in League One now. Is that Stoke? I can't remember.
No, was he at Leeds?
I can't remember. I swear he was at Stoke. It was Aston Villa, one of those shit teams.
I don't know. Yeah, he definitely did move, but I can't remember where now. Now that you mention it.
Oh, that was weird. Did you see that that Leeds thing at the weekend with the
Yes, I wanted to talk about that. Yes.
It's just like, what?
I thought that was banter, to be honest.
Like, I think Leeds could have got promotion if they hadn't gone and scored that goal or something. And I was like, oh, okay. Like,
wait, so how does it work?
I think what I remember.
All right, so let's explain this for people that have no idea what's going on. Leeds basically, Aston Villa had a player go down, injured. The play did not stop. The referee did not blow the whistle. And normally in that situation, if a player's down for a prolonged period of time, quite often the other team would kick the ball out. But Leeds, even though it kind of looked like they were going to kick the ball out, actually played a wicked through ball and ended up scoring a goal. And the Aston Villa players were absolutely livid. And I don't really know what happened after that.
Leeds went and they scored their own goal, like a consolation own goal.
Oh, okay.
Which is good for sportsmanship, but when you're going for like 150 million to the Premier League, fuck sportsmanship. And
Okay, I didn't realize they scored an own goal. Okay, see, my thing is, I wouldn't have.
yeah, like you
Like-
played to the whistle.
My dad was telling me apparently there was like an incident a few years back where a team like was actually deducted points for unsportsmanlike conduct. For something similar to that, where I suppose they didn't score an own goal. I don't know. But that was just bizarre to me. That was bizarre that people were like so angry. It's like, but the referee didn't blow the whistle. Why are you angry at them? I don't get it.
Wait, I'm reading it now.
Like, you gotta play to the whistle. Like,
So Leeds United saw their place in the playoffs confirmed. So they got the playoffs, but they missed out on automatic promotion to Sheffield United
Okay.
because of the draw.
okay.
So they still got a chance for promotion, but you'd rather get automatic.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, Leyton Orient confirmed that they have been promoted back into the Premier League automatically with their win this weekend. So
Football League.
did I say Premier League?
Yeah,
Back into the Football League. Sorry, definitely not into the Premier League.
ever.
I was happy to see that for them because if they went to the playoffs, I think they would have bowled it. That's no offense to Leyton Orient fans and their current team. It's just that
They would have.
they were this close to being in the Championship. They were so close, and then they bottled it, and they ended up in the playoffs, and then they bottled that, and they ended up staying in League One. Then they bottled that, and they ended up in League Two. And then like they had this new manager at the time, some Italian dude who was like trying to make a Leyton Orient like reality TV show to send back to Italy, and it all fell apart. And you got a feel for him because that's not a situation that any fan of a team wants to be in, because it's like the owners have fucked them over like completely. But once they got knocked into the conference, they reevaluated, they worked on it, and they're coming back strong. They're coming back into the Football League, and good for them. The only reason we talk about a team like them, even though neither of us support them, is it's kind of like a team that was very close to where we grew up, and it's kind of like quite close to where we went to school as well.
Yeah, it's the kind of team we should support, but far supporting that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you live closer to Tottenham than you do or you did when you were growing up, didn't you?
Yeah, I support Deadton United, innit?
You could have. There was also, like, I could have supported, like, anyone, but obviously my entire family supported Arsenal. My dad grew up in Islington, so it would have been kind of weird if I was just like, I want to support
West Ham. 'Cause I'm a
fuck it.
wank.
I'd get fucking slewed every time I went into the fucking family party. It's like, hey guys, how's Arsenal doing? No, West Ham's amazing.
You did. Oh, we got Andy Carroll. Oh, that's top, man.
Fucking Andy Carroll, man.
To be honest, he could have been really good, but he wasn't.
That's not his fault.
Yeah.
What does it say? Oh, fuck. I don't know what I'm doing!
Oh, I already got
that-
those? Okay.
There's sometimes a thing where you look up. Is that a thing?
Look up, look down, look all around.
No. Yeah, I am looking around. I can't see nothing.
Up in...
I was hoping one of the toads would tell me something useful, but, like, nope. There must be a secret here somewhere as well. I think I already got this though. What does this guy say? Okay, that doesn't help me. I already got those red coins. What does this say?
Give me that, give me that. Need 4 more.
Oh, I think I read this one already. It said something about no toads allowed or something.
That's just racist.
Well, whatever. One of you guys must have something useful to say. Oh, for fuck's sake. What about around the back of the fucking shed? Oh, this guy looks like someone that knows something. Nobody likes Ocarina of Time here. Okay, cool.
It was a shit game, not gonna lie. I'll have you know, my name is Robert. I just need 2 more coins and I'm Gucci gang.
Terry Sheehan.
Yeah, I'll be on 17 then.
70? Oh my god.
We're about a strong start at the beginning. But it's a marathon.
I'm boofed. Have you only found levels 1, 2, and 3?
I've gone to that secret one.
I think I went to a secret one as well, but that didn't help me.
17 nearly bottled that.
Oh,
I
man.
will save.
I'm getting my arsey in here. There's got to be a secret holy hole somewhere.
Robert's always looking for the secret hole. How long have we been doing this for now? Oh my god!
I can't see. How long has it been?
1 hour and 56.
Alright, well, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's a good one. If you're listening to this on the train, bus, that's cool. You do me laugh.
You got to give them something to say. People who have watched this far, type, what's something cool and original that's also banterful?
Ori Collection 2 will be a good game that comes out this year.
Yeah, type that. Speaking of Ori Collection, we got an update.
Whoa.
It's not a date, don't get excited.
Oh.
It's just, they said that it's going to have... Oh, that's a reference to something I forgot already. They said it's going to have a bunch of characters, including Sawada Tsunayoshi from Katekyo Hitman Reborn.
Whoa. They're done the other
And
one,
also including... Yeah, actually, so... One thing they've announced that wasn't in the old games, we have Time Skip Luffy, wasn't in the old games. We have Jotaro and Dio from Part 3 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Dio actually in that form was not in the original game. And that's it, I think.
Cool.
So yeah, that's about it.
That's...
Alright, collections never come back.
Oh well.
They'll come back eventually, and we'll make lots of videos milking it for tons of views.
Yeah.
Probably like 5 views.
We'll
That'd be
make
good.
famous stuff. Yeah.
Famous stuff. That's famous stuff.
Yeah, you'll be like, "Whoa, these guys are fame now." You'll be like, when you subscribe to a channel, you forget about them. They're on like 1K subs. You come back, they got a mil.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be there.
Yeah,
That's us.
yeah.
Okay. It's clear that Terry is slowly going insane. So, do you want to just call it
We
there?
will
'Cause I'm not getting
Call it here a victory for the team, man.
And don't worry, we'll do a little bonus video talking about Avengers, but with spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, don't watch the bonus video.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, catch you on the flip side.
Flippity flop.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.
Bye.